What is up, everyone? Lego dude. So I don't know where Owen is, but I'm gonna wait for him to message me on Discord. And if he comes around, then I'll just end the stream and I'll excuse me. I'll end the stream and then I will start a new one with him. But I have no idea where he is. Oh, he's in another stream. Wow. Yeah, that's fine. Was he a male stream or something? Listen, I don't get bummed out about stuff, like that. I got enough other bad crap going around where I just live, so really doesn't matter. Like things like that just don't bother me anymore. It's all good. It's all good. Just trying to fit everything on here. Just, I know it can all fit. Just will it stay? That's who we're talking about. Owen, the Lego Master. That's who I'm waiting for. Okay, here we go. I think we can add him. There we go.
Hello.
There he is.
You all right, mate?
You're late. That's it. You're grounded.
Sorry.
I'm just joking. I can't put the book on there. I was hoping I could put the book on there, but I guess I can't. That's okay.
Pretty cool flowers, though,
You know what? They're really cool, man. Honestly, like I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah, where'd you get them from?
They were on Amazon on sale, um, and that's where I got these ones. Is Amazon the
What, the beats?
no the flowers?
Oh, right, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. What's it called? I think they were like $50 and they were on sale for half price, so I just ended up picking them up.
Cool. They look really cool in that Lego vase.
You know what? It ain't Lego, but I'll tell you this: I think it's better. I'm not gonna lie.
It looks a lot better. It's got
I've
more
done,
detail.
I've done a few of Lego's flowers now, and I'm just saying this is pretty much a lot better.
Yeah, they look sick.
Like everybody thought they were real when I brought them outside, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. It's
So
mental.
Lego dude's asking if we can stream together when he gets his iron book. I'm down for that. I'm never gonna finish mine though. I'm just letting you know. All them numbers and figuring out which character goes to which. No, thank you. I'm not down for that.
Huh.
It's too much. It's too much, man.
100%.
Like my fingers still hurt from putting them minifigures together.
Yeah, it does look like a fiddle.
Well, having to put the arms on and the hands suck. You know, it would have been better if they already had the arms and hands on, for one, and
Yeah.
two, I had to literally take a guess at which arms go with which and which head goes with which, right? So
Yeah.
it's kind of nonsense.
It's even worse with the official Lego. Like, if you're going to take the arms off one of your minifigures,
Yeah,
it is a fucking hassle to put back on. If you want your hands to be in one piece,
exactly.
they leave indents into your fingers.
Yes. My fingers. My poor fingers. Just 1 second.
You mocking the British accent?
The joys of having your office in your kitchen. Like, I have no room anywhere. Nowhere.
Yeah.
So frustrating. Like, I feel like I'm a kid in my in like grade 5 in my old bedroom. It's so
Oh,
small.
Legacy. You're a northerner. Whereabouts? Like County Durham, Newcastle area.
He's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I see him everywhere.
Wow.
He's on quite a few different people's streams.
Oh, Cumbria. Lake District area. Nice. I used to live up there. I used to live in Penrith, if you've heard of it.
Oh, you guys are talking English talk.
Yeah, yeah.
Not really, but you're talking about where you guys live in England.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of messed up with my Lego sorting. I dropped a box, a sorted box, into another sorted box, and now I am so pissed because they're little tiles that have fallen into my snot brick section. Which I'm not happy with.
Well,
But there's only one way to fix it.
more sorting.
Sorting it back through.
More and more sorting. See?
Yeah.
You got a bonus there. You get to sort more than once.
Yeah. And plus I've got even more to sort in my bulk box that I just bought a couple of weeks ago.
Nice.
I've got a question about the Transocean stream.
What about it?
Like, what's the goal of the Transocean stream?
Well, that's what a lot of people have been having issues with is timing and what are we doing, right?
Yeah.
Like it's I don't know how to put it. It's just difficult to do every day at the same every week at the same time. You know, it's just it's very hard.
Yeah.
Like now, especially that it's summer and people just don't want to invest in the time. Like the way that we did it with Brickocalpyse is the way to do it, right? Because now we're contacting the guest It's not.
previously.
Yeah, it's all set up where we all have the time to do it. You know,
Yeah,
it just makes more sense doing it like that. Um,
yeah, 100%. Um, Instead of being put on the spot and asked to, do you mind joining the Transocean stream
yeah,
like in a week or this Saturday? Do you know what I mean?
yeah, and like we make sure that everything that we do that it accommodates the person, right? So we might
Yeah,
have to get up at 5 a.m. or whatever the time may be to even get the channel going, you know?
yeah,
I don't know. We got to figure something out, but the way Transocean is working, it's not working, if that makes any sense.
yeah. It kind of, to me, it seems like a maze, if you get what I mean. It's all puzzled up.
Yeah. And the goal is, you know, to focus on the person, not us, right?
Yeah,
And we just haven't got to that point with Transocean. Like
yeah. Obviously,
we we've
you have to
met
have that
we've
time.
yeah, we've opened up a Transocean um, chat room, but even with that, it's getting to become difficult to get everybody again all together at the same time to do it, right? Like
Yeah,
again, the way that we did it for um, Brickiverse is that we all made a schedule for basically um, when and if we're free, right? Like
yeah,
it's all about really getting everybody to say, yeah, I'm free this day, I'm free that day. And you notice it's not on the same days, right? It's like always different
yeah, yeah.
because again, we're basically accommodating for whoever's going to be on the stream.
As I say, like, there's more. I'm gonna say truthfully, there's more important things than Lego in life. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like Mayo is um in university
Yes.
doing what he wants to do, and I'm trying to get a job, um, like a proper job, because at the minute I'm just washing cars, right?
Yeah.
I'm wanting to be a physical trainer, so I have to do my maths and English again, and a PT course, and all that takes time. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Trust me. I hate
And at the
school.
same time, I'm struggling with my mental health, my physical health, um, and plus the shit that's going on around me.
Well, about your girlfriend situation, I wouldn't worry so much
Yeah, yeah. I'm
because
kind of
the truth is you're still young as hell, man. You're gonna go through like 20 girlfriends before you find the right one. you know, unless you're lucky like Mr. Tristan and find the right one
200.
like immediately.
Huh.
Because like
Hopefully.
he's been MIA, right? Okay, so we got Night Bricks, JDP. What's up? Sorry, I was transforming. But it's tough, man. I hear myself. Yeah. Sorry you're going through so much, Brett and Bricks. We miss you over here.
Yeah, I'm really sorry on what you've been through, man. It's
Yeah,
tough.
and like, yeah, like I said though, it's just finding the right time for everybody has always been the most difficult thing, right? Like, no
Yeah.
matter what we do, finding that time is the issue.
Mm,
Like,
100%.
um, again, that's why we're pretty freelance when it comes to um, Brickocalypse, where we're scheduling everything. You know.
See if Mayo was going to maybe do that with a Transocean strip, it'd probably be a lot better.
Yes.
Because
Definitely.
you need structure. You need a plan. If you don't have a plan and structure,
Yeah. Well,
it's
that's the
leading
thing.
you to failure.
It's so hard to get us all together, right? Because I live in Canada, different time zone. Tristan
Yeah.
lives in Germany. We got JDP on the other side of Canada. You know, like
And obviously me in England. So
yeah, and then we got Silent in England. You know, like everybody's time is different. And you got Mayo, who's in Australia, and I've told him a million times, you know, we can get up early, you know, if we have to, right?
yeah,
I don't want him to always have to suffer and get up at 4:30 in the morning just to stream. That's not right, you know. That's not what
yeah.
we do, you know. We work together to get everything accomplished. um,
I mean, for me right now, it's 10 p.m. at night. So
exactly. Like if this was like, let's say right now your time, if it was 2 o'clock in the morning, I wouldn't ask you to stream. You know what I mean? Like that's
I
just
wouldn't
too
mind.
late for you.
Probably it's still awake, but I get that's not the point.
Yeah, but like everything has to, you know, do like everything has to be planned. That's for sure. Planning is the
Yeah.
key. We figured out the code. Now we got to bring it to the
So
Transocean.
mm, I see that you're working on a Millennium Falcon.
Who me? I
Yeah,
will be on the 20th if it comes in on time.
sick. Where'd you get it from?
I got that one from Your World of Building Blocks.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna start buying my Lego of unofficial Lego from them sites.
Yeah, like, you know, it wasn't easy getting those. People like, you know, there's a few that were super easy. Like, what's the one there, Lemmy or something like that? That one was easy because you just go to the page and you fill out the forms and
Yeah.
whatnot like that. But again, I'm not expecting to make any money off of that. I just wanted to get a discount code so people could save, right? Um, and again,
Yeah.
it all depends on how much. Like, I would have more giveaways if people use that site because it does. Like, people don't get it. It doesn't cost you a thing, not a thing. If you're already going to buy it, okay. Like, let's say you're buying a $500 set off of them, right? I'm going to get like $2 out of that. And guess what? It's not going to cost you a thing. You're already paying that price. It's them that's paying me, not you. You know what I mean? And
Yeah. So
that just goes,
they're basically sponsoring it.
yeah, that straight goes to the giveaways, where I could either keep the money or I can do the giveaway. I choose to do the giveaway.
Yeah.
Like I was just calculating how much I've already given away on this channel, and it may not seem a lot, but to someone with my income, it's like a small little fortune. You know, it's like 300 and something bucks.
Yeah. It's mental. It all soon adds up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, it does always add up.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I'm very thankful I managed to guess that laser rifle.
yeah.
Yeah. Um, I ended up spending that $10 on a minifigure.
Well, there you go.
I made my minifigure. It comes next week.
So I was gonna make mine, but it cost me $11.99, and I got to spend more than $50, right?
Yeah.
So like, I don't want to spend $50, especially on a Lego site. Not because it's Lego, just because it's, how do I put it?
It's
It's not
pointless
worth
when
my
you have
buck.
the
It, it
suits.
It's not worth my buck right now. When I'm buying a UCS Millennium Falcon for under $200, and they want $800 for theirs Canadian, think about it. Is it worth me buying that when I'm such a small channel and I'm just getting into Lego? No. So I'm gonna always go with the off brands, because not only are the off brands pretty good sets. Like I'm sorry, but there's only been one set that I've done that wasn't equal to like Lego's production,
Yeah,
and I'm still happy with it.
yeah. I mean, my point of view is, I know Lego has history, but it's a puzzle, right? To
Yep.
me, it looks like a puzzle. You put pieces together to make something, which is exactly what a puzzle is, right?
Yep.
Why would it matter about a logo compared to a non-logo piece? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well,
Because it
their
still
whole thing
connects
is,
the same.
this is what, from what I get from the Lego people. Oh, if you're buying them, you're not sponsoring Lego and supporting them. Well, I buy both. So, yes, I am. And then their other argument is this: oh, well, they're just taking the instructions and rebuilding it using their own parts. Well, hello. If it's the same thing, I don't care. Okay. It's from another country. There's no copyright laws in those countries. Just because I'm buying it, don't shoot the messenger. Two, again, I'm buying a 7,500 piece set for under $200 when you want $700 for that.
Again, what's the difference? The logo,
To me, there's
like,
no difference. To everybody else, there's a huge difference. I'm going to argue that fact because, you know what? I wouldn't get masterpiece transformers like this guy right here. And yes, I said masterpiece because it truly is a masterpiece size um, legend scale transformer, right? I wouldn't get that
is it a
quality good
transformer
stuff.
that actually transforms?
Look, this has diecast in it. What transformer have you ever seen in the last 30 years from Hasbro that has diecast in it? None.
No.
So, like, I'm going to buy the quality over the name.
Shoot, I had some call me. Sorry, they can wait.
What's up, XD 444 Legend?
I mean,
Yeah,
I was
like,
thinking about starting something of my own on my channel, but
well,
like more of a solo thing. Do you know what I mean?
well, of course. And, that's the thing. Like, that's the thing that we have to advocate the most on the next episode of Brickocalpyse is that we are all have our own channels. We just combined what we do for a segment show to
Yeah,
celebrate the people that are a part of it that don't have channels, that don't, like we're going to be doing episodes where no one's on whatsoever, and we got no content except for they've been supporting all our
yeah.
channels and Brick Therapy. Like it's going to have
Mm,
days like that. But right now we're trying to get through the people that are actually out there right now streaming. Like
yeah.
um, P Motion, um, X Night. The list goes on and on. Mac builds bricks. All these people. We got. They've been a part of Brick Therapy for a long time.
Like I have something to say about X Night.
What?
I feel like utter shit because he wants to do a stream thing. He's been begging me ever since
He's
I've been a part of the Lego community to do a blindfold Lego building challenge with him, and I've
well. That'd be
just been too
cool.
busy.
That'd be cool.
So, yeah,
Well,
I've just
see,
been
I,
really busy.
I was gonna do what is it there? Um, Ash builds bricks. Before he quit, we were supposed to do the panda together, and because of that, me and X Night are going to be doing the panda together now because um, he's gone, right? So how can we do it if he's gone? Guys, don't
What happened
forget
to
to
him?
check out Owen's channel and go watch a video, hit a like, subscribe. Don't forget to do that on this channel as well. And I just seen something screwed up on my dragon, so I'm going to fix it. But yeah, hit that like and subscribe, share the stream. I'm here every day at 5 o'clock, noon on the weekends. Owen, what do you do?
What do I do? It seems like, if I look at my channel, I stream once a month.
But what else do you do?
Build mocks. Use my imagination. I go to the gym a lot. And I support everybody.
Better be careful at that gym.
Yeah.
All those MILFs will try to get you.
Oh no, I'm staying well away from them.
Oh, you look big and strong. I'll pay you to move my couch.
Or she's bent over on the couch.
You'll be surprised. Yeah, you should build the gym mod. Brick therapy. What's up, brick therapy?
See, that's my issue. I haven't got nowhere near amount of pieces to build a building of some sort. Like, I know I built my sign, but that's probably the biggest I can do.
So I seen something really cool, actually. Well, I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
So I just seen a building. It's got Central Perk, which is Seinfeld,
Yeah.
and then it's got the Friends apartment. It's got who else? Oh, it's apartment. It's got like 4 other TV shows apartment. How I Met Your Mother. It's got the bar,
Oh, sick.
and it's got the apartment, and it's all in one building.
Really?
Yeah, but it's like
Wow.
$2,000.
That's mental. $2,000.
Yep.
That's like
Bye, Olive.
that's like $2.5 grand in this country.
No, it would be a lot
No?
cheaper. Canadian dollars is the lowest out of all of the people that stream with us.
Oh, I thought it was more. Right, okay.
Okay, well, it's also got the Mayo knows. It's also got the diner that they go and eat at. It's got all that in the bottom.
Jesus.
It's got the basement where you go down for How I Met Your Mother, all that kind of stuff.
I don't think I'm
No,
not still
it's
big enough
I
to
don't
keep
think
that.
it's a rebrickable instructions. It's just one big building. That's on one of the sites that I use. And I don't pay attention to people on rebrickable what their names are, and I'm not going to give a shout out to instructions I paid for.
You just
You
wouldn't
know,
because you paid them out of your own money.
exactly. So I don't see a need to do that. People have given me shit before about, oh, you're not mentioning their name. Why would I? I paid for it. That's like me buying a car and saying, oh yeah, this is Ford's.
Yeah.
You
This
know,
is my minifigure I made previously.
if he was fat and had no hair, he'd look like me.
You know, that's a good point. Why does it still have hair on when I'm bald? There we go.
They need to come up
That's
with a
clever.
cap that goes on there that doesn't show the stud.
Yeah, maybe. I could even use a mask. Could put a Star Wars mask on that. Let me see if I have one of my minifigures section.
Australian dollar is lower than the Canadian dollar. Whoa.
I have way too many meme figures. Way too many.
I know that Germany's money's worth more. I know that Britain's money's worth more.
Yeah.
But when I look at sets on Lego's site and I look at how many pieces are in it, especially when it's like the name stuff like Mario and all that. Luffy, how's it going? But like, you know, even Star Wars, whatever, right? All them sets, you're paying for names. Okay,
Yeah.
for Star Wars, you're not only paying Disney's name, but you're paying Star Wars's name. And then you got Lego's name. So
Yeah.
that's 3 names that I got to pay for before I even touch a brick.
Yeah. So this is my whole entire minifigure collection.
That's way more than what I got. So what
Yeah.
makes me really mad about the Lego website is this. I can make my own figure. I could put never too old for Lego on the guy's t-shirt, right?
Yeah.
Problem being is this. Again, it's $11.99. I'm not going to spend $11.99 if I do giveaways for my signature figure. 2, it doesn't have the correct hat. It doesn't have the correct face. So those are 2 things that already make it bad. So I called them
Yeah.
up and asked them, can I just get the body with the print on it in bulk? You know what they said to me?
What?
No, you have to buy everything.
What?
And that
That's mental.
includes an accessory. What the hell do I need with a black cat? You know?
Yeah. Maybe you should have Silent to 3D print you a torso
Okay.
and a hat.
Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do is this. There's a stamp company that uses a laser, so I'm just going to get a stamp made.
Would it not rub off?
No.
No. It's pretty secure.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, that's good. That's good.
The only way it's rubbing off is if you take that shit in the bathtub.
Yeah. Along with
And
the
I'd be
rubber
pretty
ducks
freaked out
and
if I
boots.
gave you a signature figure that resembles me and you're taking it in the bathtub. Space Force, Girl Force, JJ, West fans. Okay, so Lego does cost a lot. Maybe I should get myself a sugar mama to pay for all them. Have fun, guys. Well, you know what? I think I'm a little bit older, and I want a sugar mama. I'm first in line. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not going the sticker way. I'm not going the sticker way.
I found it. That is so cool.
There you
Coolest
go.
thing I've ever seen.
Listen, you all know I fucking hate stickers. I haven't put stickers on hardly anything. Do I want to put stickers on anything? Hell no. It's a pain in the ass when your hands shake like this. You know?
You know what the worst one is? When you have circles, right? And you have to stick the stickers on a circle. You'll
Just
be
don't
finding
want
that
to do
with
it.
your Millennium Falcon.
I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it at all. Not even a little bit.
Like there's grill pieces on the Millennium Falcon. These pieces here, they're stickers that you have to put on yourself. Really
Listen,
irritating.
I don't care what anybody says. My Millennium Falcon, if it comes and it's got stickers, which I don't think it does, I think they're all printed pieces. Hopefully they're all printed pieces because the last time I bought a set like this from the same company, they were all printed. So if it is stickers, my Millennium Falcon is going to be the most bullshit Millennium Falcon ever without any stickers, and I don't care.
That's what I don't understand about Lego. Some of their pieces is printed and the others are stickers.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is just very irritating. Why don't they just choose one and stick with it? Do you know what I mean?
Well, and not only that, but if I can ever get my hand in control, I will actually custom paint all my signature figures for people to win, or if they want them, or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
I ain't messing around with nonsense.
Yeah. Have you ever watched
Listen,
the Spider-Man movies?
Spider-Man movies, yeah.
What do you think of this Doc Ock? He's venomized, and he's got his little arms. It's pretty sick.
That would be sick.
Imagine that included in a set. Like I've got a Spider-Man figure as well as the Doc Ock. So I was thinking about making a mock using them both.
Now I'm gonna say this. I hated who they got to play the Green Goblin. I hated who they got to play Doc Ock. I hated all of Tobey Maguire's movies. I think he sucked as Peter Parker. I think he sucked as Spider-Man. Even though I don't even think it was him in that costume. Just saying. Now, I like the skateboarding kid as Spider-Man.
Skateboarding kid, which one?
The second Spider-Man guy.
Oh, Andrew Garfield.
Sure. Anyways,
Yeah,
I like that guy as Spider-Man. I don't like him as Peter Parker. Now, the new guy, the new kid, I like him as Peter Parker. Except for it's too high school. I don't like any of it. It's not familiar. It's all different. You know, if you've never seen Spider-Man before, or read the comics, or even watched the cartoons, then sure, you probably like all of them. But since I've watched the cartoons, since I've watched, you know, and I'm not
yeah,
talking about the 90s cartoons, I'm talking about the old cartoons, all that shit like that. It's just not Peter Parker or Spider-Man ever in one character.
yeah.
So I'm not a fan. And to be honest with you, I do not like any of the Marvel Universe stuff except for maybe Ant-Man #1
Yeah.
and what's the other one? Deadpool 1 and 2.
Love
That's
Deadpool.
about it.
It's probably my favorite Marvel film.
Other than that, nope. Not interested. Don't care. Not my thing.
Yeah. God. Why I hate having so much Lego. I forget where I put a said box. Do you want a
Well,
cracking deal?
we agree on that, Mayo, except for Toby was shit in both modes, I think.
Do you want to buy all my Lego off me for £100?
No.
Are you sure?
Are you going to tear down the wall to the next apartment so I could steal all his space?
What did you say?
Are you going to tear down the wall in between my apartment and the guy next door so I can have all his space?
I'm sure you have enough space, surely.
No, bro.
Do you not have a basement or something?
No, I live in a shitty little, like, 650 square foot apartment.
Oh, fair enough.
It's tiny.
Could buy a storage box.
You got the money for that every month?
Yeah, I have actually.
I don't. Listen, man,
Happily,
I
I'd
am
happily
budget,
donate
budget,
more.
budget, 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 budget 24/7 with everything.
I know that feeling.
Like to get that Millennium Falcon, I didn't buy any Transformers or any Lego products for 2 months.
Yeah.
Everything else
Spreads.
comes from the GoFundMe or, uh, you know, straight donation, right? Where
Yeah.
people just give me money in my PayPal and I buy Lego sets with it. And then the rest
Yeah.
is donation. All the lightsaber stuff has been donated.
Really?
Well, except for the dark saber and the original lightsaber that I got. Everything
Yeah.
else has been donated.
Obviously, you would have had to buy the first one, obviously, to get the thing going, right?
Well, it was that like when I did the first one, I asked everybody if they want me to build more.
Yeah.
There's like 25 people in chat, and at least 20 of them said yes. So I was like, okay, what should I do next? Someone said the Darksaber, so I looked it up. Mould King had a Darksaber with some LEDs, so I bought that.
Yeah.
And then I asked people, should I just build every lightsaber I could find? And they were like, yeah. I said, well, if I'm going to do that, I'm not paying for it. I'll start a GoFundMe. If you guys want to see me build it, go hit the GoFundMe and, chip in whatever you can. You know, there's
Yeah.
people that have chipped in $25, people have chipped in $50. Even my mom put in $100, you know? So,
Really?
like, if there's no funds in the Darksaber area, or in the lightsaber area, there's no lightsaber until someone puts money in. I'm not going to spend money on that. They want to see it.
No.
They have to pay for it, or at least put an investment into it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'll keep doing what I'm doing normally with the mystery builds and building every day, or at least hanging out every day. And if they want stuff like that, I can't afford it.
Do
I
you
just can't
accept
afford it.
postal gifts?
What's that?
Do you accept like post, like gifts from people?
Well, I don't have anything like that. That's why I did the Amazon wish list. So, like,
Yeah.
if someone wants to sponsor a video, they can buy something off the Amazon wish list, and I will say, yeah, this was sponsored by so and so that bought this for me. Same thing JDP does.
Yeah. Because I could send you over a probably a more accurate minifigure that probably looks 20 times more like you.
Well, they'll never look like me until I drill a hole in their chin and put a freaking devil's tail.
This looks like your face. Please don't take any offense. Wait.
That's the one that Lego gave me an option for. That's the one I picked. But yeah,
Wait, let me see
but
my
the problem
camera.
is that I only have a beard during the winter. During the summer, I just have a devil's tail.
I will not
If
focus.
if it what, put your hand behind it. Take it away. No, take the whole thing away. Both things. Now put your hand behind it first, and then bring it up to the camera. No. You got to do it both. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
But again, without that devil's tail,
Devil's tail.
yeah, it's the stripe that I got going down my chin into a point. That's called devil's tail.
In fact, I have got a Santa Claus beard.
But like I said, I'm just gonna, drill out a hole and make my own mold for thermoplastic, and I'll put it in there.
Yeah.
Neil
Or
Wolf,
even
what's
clay.
up, buddy?
Even a little bit of clay.
No.
No, you probably want plastic, don't you? Because obviously the minifigure is plastic.
Well, it'll be a softer plastic, like this
Yeah.
stuff right here. See how it's flexible?
Yeah.
That's what it'll be. But yeah. Yo, what's up, Neil Wolf? Neil Wolf is on every morning so early.
If you
Every time I
wanted a
get
great pointy beard,
every time I get up in the morning, he's streaming. And so is Mr. Froggy. You know who's not in the chat? That's weird. Miss Alexandria. I haven't seen her. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, just chilling. Aren't those pretty flowers? Maybe.
You mean like a beard piece like this? Wait, it's doing it again, isn't it?
No. I've seen those. Those are shit.
Yeah, to be fair, they are quite shit.
I don't want crap, man. I'll just drill a hole. Look, it's Tony Stank.
Tony Stank. Where did you hear that?
So, there's a cameo of Stan Lee, and he's got a package, and he says, "I got a package for Tony Stank."
That's funny.
So now, forever, he will always be Tony Stank.
To be fair, the first time I heard you call him Tony Stank, I thought maybe it was your dyslexia, right?
No. It was on purpose. He's Tony Stank.
Because I asked a couple times in the chat, who the fuck is Tony Stank?
Tony Stank is Tony Stark. But again, I don't like. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, he's the best." I'm like, he's mediocre. He's garbage. Anybody can play Iron Man.
Not Tony Stark.
No, I'm talking about Robert Downey Jr. I just didn't like him.
Yeah.
It's not the Tony Stark that I know. Again, I watched Iron Man cartoons when I was a kid. It's not the same Tony Stark, so it's Tony Stank. Just because I don't like him. But again, I'm super picky when it comes to stuff like this. Like, extremely picky. Like, it's got to be immaculate for me to love it. And, you know, I wish they would have had Ryan Reynolds play Deadpool like 20 years ago. It would have been so much better. Right?
Yeah, because then you know what you're watching.
Now, it's like, why do you got a 50-something-year-old guy playing Deadpool?
50?
Even though he's the perfect character for it, but, you know. And here's the worst. The worst out of the worst out of the worst for all the MCU stuff. Okay?
Yeah.
That freaking guy, what is his name? He plays Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman.
Huge ass man. Should not be Wolverine. Like, I'm sorry. What they did with the X-Men really blew goats because I didn't want to see something that's always about Wolverine. I do not give a shit about Wolverine. He's not my favorite character. He's a second-class character, if you ask me. He is not important enough to have his own movies. If he was so important to have his own movies, it should have been this. His only own movie should have been this completely, and that's it. Should have been him versus the Hulk. Period. Or him versus Punisher. All this other garbage was garbage.
I'm actually surprised, like, wrestlers haven't called themselves, like, the Incredible Hulk or Iron Man and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I used to be a really big fan of wrestling until I found out a lot of it is fake.
Nicholas. I don't know his last name, but I watched him in when he first started in what the hell's that show called now? Skins.
Yeah.
I watched him in Skins. And I've liked him ever since. But I hate what they did to his character. You never watched Skins?
I don't think I have, actually.
Look it up. It's called Skins. I believe it's on Amazon.
Yeah. Well, like Prime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a look. Skins. Yeah, I'll remember that. I'll look it up after the stream.
Now, Kelsey Grammer as Beast kind of sucked too. And I like Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
And Mystique was all wrong. All wrong.
Mystique
Yep.
from X-Men.
Both versions of X-Men. It was just all wrong.
Yeah.
Like, where was her white, awesome dress with her, like, going straight up where her hips are showing? And
There
the
was
skull tiara thingy. Like, I just didn't get
not
it.
even in the comics.
Huh?
I said it's not even in the in the comics.
Yeah. Oh, it's in the comics.
It is?
Yep.
Oh.
Maybe not the newer comics, but it definitely was.
Yeah.
Now, there's something I do like that DC did. So, you know how Marvel's got What If?
Yeah.
Well, DC's got something similar to that. But one of them is, what if Superman grew up bad? And the other one is, what if Superman was a part of Russia instead of the United States? Right?
Yeah.
So, like, they did Brightburn, which is if he grew up as a bad kid. And it was a horror movie. And I love that. I would like to see more of that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That
But
sounds
other than
pretty
that,
cool, actually.
yeah, other than that, I don't know, right? Like, I just know that I can make better movies that people will appreciate a lot more than what they're doing. Same with Transformers, though. Don't even get me started on Transformers. So disappointed. So disappointed.
Yeah.
And I've given them a shot. I've watched them all like fucking 10 times each. And I'm still disappointed. Every time I
Yeah, they
watch.
were kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. The films are pretty shit.
Like, you could have made that so much better if you didn't involve all the humans, for one. Okay? Two,
Yeah.
set it in the 80s like it's supposed to be, right? And give
Yeah.
it back that heart, that message. Not murder, murder, kill, kill, kill every single thing, every robot, every human being in sight. Like, that's not Transformers to me. Never will be Transformers to me.
Yeah. I mean, I only know a handful of Transformers names.
That's okay.
Probably
I
not.
only know a handful too.
Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. Like, I like Transformers because they're mechs. They're like transforming mechs, right?
No, they're actually androids, pretty much. They're sentient beings. They do have they what's called spark, which is their soul,
Yeah.
and that kind of does live on forever. It goes back to the Matrix, but
Yeah.
they're fully functioning, like thinking, feeling uh, machines,
Yeah.
and they're not AI, right? They're not AI.
No, they're actual people.
Again, they got the spark, which gives them that soul, which everybody claims is the only way you get into heaven is if you got a soul, and you have to have these criterias, like you live, that you breathe and live in it, and have functional thought, which means every animal and insect and fish and reptile on the planet don't have souls, which is kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
If you don't mind, I just have to go for 2 minutes.
well, we're gonna end the stream in like a couple minutes. So if you got to go, we'll end it now. I gotta eat something. I forgot to eat, and it's already 6 o'clock, and I'm supposed to eat
Yeah,
at
I
4.
have to go and wash my dishes. So
All right, my man. I thank you for coming on.
yeah,
Thank you all for Nick. Okay, but yeah, thank you all for coming on, and we'll be doing this again sometime in the future. And well, you know the saying, folks. Owen, you want to say your goodbyes first?
yeah, I'll see you all later.
All right. Well, this is Never Too Old for Lego saying,
Keep playing.
until next time.